I just want to see if that comes up. Okay. So I know that the sound is okay. So I'm just gonna go. So welcome to Q&J. This is the 33rd one. And the title will come clear later what it is. I'm just waiting for some of you guys to come in, and then I'll explain things. Yeah. So just let me get some stuff out there. Go check out my new site, which is called Comic Fanatic. That's Phanatic, like the Philly Fanatic. Uh, that's over on Blogspot. You can check that out. Also, you can check out my Discord. I'll put both those links in the description post live. I'm just waiting for a couple people to pop in. If you want to say something in the chat. It's I know you're here watching it and you want to talk about stuff. And then I want to adjust a couple of things that I need to adjust before we get on to the regular scheduled show. So you guys want to do that? That would be cool. But yeah, so there are some changes that are coming up for me personally, and they're going to be affected immediately. So I want to discuss them. I'm just waiting again to see a couple of people pop in the chat and see if they say anything, and then that's when I'll do it. Let me see if there's a difference on the YouTube. Maybe it's a little different there. So let me just check that real fast. I'm just trying to buy some time so people can get here. Cryptus here says hi everybody. So welcome Cryptic. So let me see. Yeah, I'm just trying to buy a couple of minutes, Cryptic, just so you know. I am waiting for a little bit. Isaac Epson's here says, what happened? I'm going to explain everything in a couple of moments. I just want to see who, I want to get a couple people in here so this way I don't have to repeat myself a couple times. I want to get as many people in here as possible for the beginning so I say it. So, you guys have any questions before, other than the title of the show and other than the elephant in the room, sort of? You guys want to talk about anything else for a minute? We can do that real fast, and then I'll adjust what's going on. Okay. So yeah, I just got done work, so I just came here and I just wanted to get situated. This is going to be Fridays are going to be a part of a new thing. It's called TJIF, which is Thank Jay It's Friday. And this one I'm not going to do the theme song for. I'm going to do I'm not going to do anything special for it because it's going to be a little bit. I'm going to give some big news in a moment, and I want to tell everybody what happened. So all right, there's 7 people here now. I'm just going to say this now, and I'll recap it later on at the end of the show in case anybody pops in for that. Okay. So the title of this episode is kind of tongue-in-cheek and kind of real in a way, but after after the other frontline members, not me, spent months or weeks, I don't know which, because they were, some said months, some said weeks, deliberating and talking and discussing me without me being there. I was sent a text on Friday saying that basically you're fired. And it's because I'm no longer going to be a member of Frontline. And if I wanted to, I could talk to them, but I would have to wait until Tuesday night to talk to them. So that's why there was no show on Tuesday night, is because I was talking to them about what went down. And so after, they made me wait 5 days to talk to them. I got to talk to them, and I was told that after almost 7 years of working with me and being on shows that I didn't fit into their chemistry anymore or whatever. And I was informed of other character flaws of mine. So I moved on, and I'm going to wish them the best with whatever they're going to do after this. Um, I don't know if I'll have any relationship with any of them at this point because my emotions are still really raw, and I'm still working through that that the feelings towards them. So I don't know if I will have any kind of relationship with them. But again, I do wish them the best, and I am moving on. And I wanted to. They asked me what I wanted them to say on Tuesday night. I told them to say whatever they wanted to because I was going to address it here tonight. So part of me moving on is, like I said, I created the Comic Fanatic website, which is expanding. I'm talking to a couple of people to come on and join as writers and stuff like that. There's also a YouTube channel for that, which I'm not sure how I'm going to use it yet. I'm also going to be doing a weekly comic discussion show. That will be Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. That's why I'm going to do those. So it's going to be Monday nights, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. And on Frontline, I always champion for the peoples. So I want to continue that with the fanatics on for my own live show. So you guys are going to have a very big part in what comes up on the site, what comes up on my channel, and what comes up on the Comic Fanatic channel. None of it happens without you guys. So that's how I'm going to be doing it, and that's how I'm going to keep doing it. So let me see. Rabbit Ears Blog said, "Hey Jay, what's up?" Krista says, "Oh, wasn't expecting that." Neither was I. I was sick for a week, and then as I was getting better, and I was texted, so I wasn't expecting it either, Cryptid. So, hey, we're right on cue with that. I wasn't expecting it either. Rabbit says, "I'm so sorry to hear this, Jay. I hope things go well for you in the future." Thank you. And it's all good. Like I said, it's all good. I wish them the best. They can do what they want. More power to them. Like I said, I'm doing my own thing, and I'm already talking to a couple of people to jump on board with that, and that's pretty cool. So I've been talking to a couple of new people too. So that's really cool. But yeah, that's the title of the show, Frontline Dead, because the show was Frontline Live. My time on that is gone, so Frontline Dead. That's how I came up with the name. It was a little tongue-in-cheek, and it was a little bit appropriate. So that's what I came up with. And I don't know anything else that's going on with them, so I can't speak for them. I can't say anything for them. I just told you what happened, and that's it. So again, let's get on to the show, though, because that's done. So let's get on to the show. What you got? You guys want to ask any questions about anything? Go ahead, shoot it out. I'll highlight them and put them up there for you guys. So I'll answer anything you guys want to answer. It will be about maybe 45 minutes more. I'll be on here for. That's about it. But yeah. So let me know what if you guys want to talk about anything, you want to ask me anything. I'm here to shoot the shit. So let's do it. If you guys want, I'm going to type in the name of the channel so you guys can, the name of the site so you guys can go check that out. Let me see. I'm going to get that link up here so you guys can go check that out. That's the link to the site. And I'm going to highlight that on the screen so people can see it. That's the name of the site. That's the new site I'm going to be writing for. That's going to be my written stuff. Again, I'm going to have a component for the fans, for the viewers, for the readers, and all that. So if you go to my Discord, which is going to be on there, I'm going to also share a link to my Discord in the chat, and you guys can go check that out. It's you guys can check out this link. there's top 5 and stuff like that, and you guys are gonna have a unique input on things. So I'm gonna do a little bit unique stuff with that. The show is not gonna be my live show is gonna take components from Frontline Live because I did help formulate that. But there's gonna be different stuff to it too, and I want to have different shows that I want to do different things with. So and it's gonna be a lot of trial and error for it. So let's get this stuff going. So I got a question here from Cryptic who says, any thoughts on the Spider-Man news? I'm assuming you're talking about the Marvel and Sony teaming up for one more Spider-Man movie. I think it was in their contract that they had to do it. It was like a 6-picture deal for Tom Holland's with Marvel or something like that. So I was expecting them to do that one more movie. And plus it was good. It's, good for Marvel to do. I mean Sony to do that because the show is like, hey, we're not total, idiots, and we're not taking it away from you. So we're giving you one more movie. So it's good faith on Sony, and it's good for Marvel to wrap it up. Says Rabbit Ears Blog says, are you excited about the X-Men joining the MCU? Yes, I am. I'm wondering how they do it. I hope they don't jump into like the third movie is Dark Phoenix Saga again. I hope that they don't do that same formula because Fox did it twice and it blew up in their face twice. So I hope that they do something other than that, which is a shame because Dark Phoenix is like their biggest, like one of the biggest X-Men things that there was. So like it's like their biggest story. So it kind of sucks that they haven't done it right, and that Marvel's not really going to be able to do it for a while. They're not going to be able to touch on the Dark Phoenix Saga for a while, just because if they do it, people are going to be like, I watched it once, it sucked. I watched it twice, it sucked. I'm not going to watch it a third time and let it suck again. So I think like there's going to be a little bit of a disconnect there with it, but I'm wondering like maybe they could do. I see they also done Days of Future Past, so like that's another big story from them. So it's a lot of different things that are coming out that I wonder what they could do and what they can't do. But there's easy ways to bring them into the universe. I just hope that they do it right, and I hope that we get like the classic 5 original X-Men. Like I want Beast, I want Jean, I want Scott, I want Angel, and I want Iceman. I want them to be the 5 original X-Men. What other X-Men stories do you hope Marvel would tackle? That's what I was just starting to get into. I'll get back to your question, Crypta, in a second. But it's weird because I think Fox did a lot of the big ones, and they're going to have a hard time because, like, Days of Future Past, they've done. They'll have to do something big from their catalog. Like, I guess they'll start off with the Sentinels, like something small with Sentinels and stuff like that. But they'll have to do something like, I don't know, maybe like Asteroid M or something like that. They'll have to go to something other than Dark Phoenix Saga, other than Days of Future Past. Maybe Age of Apocalypse they could do, which no, I think they've done that too. So it seems like all the good ones, Fox is already like kind of screwed them over. But let's see. Crypta says, the Spider-Man news reminds me of the James Gunn situation where eventually things worked out. Yeah. Well, I think it was always going to be that way. They were always going to bring back Spider-Man to it for that final movie, because this way Sony says, look, we got the rights back, we wanted to do our own thing, but we were good. We gave Marvel one more shot with our character, even though it's Marvel's character, Sony owns the rights to them. So I think they would be like, we did that in good faith, and it makes them look good, and it makes Marvel have that opportunity to close out whatever story they were working with Tom Holland and Spider-Man. So yeah, I think that it's interesting, but it was kind of predictable. The bigger news for me isn't that, honestly, because that was like very predictable. My big news from the week was hearing that Tom Welling was coming back for as Superman, well, as Clark Kent, because they keep every news piece that comes out about it keeps saying Clark Kent. He's returning as Clark Kent. We're gonna find out what happened in the Smallville universe 10 years after the finale. So it's like real time has passed by. 10 years has passed by, and we're gonna find out what happened with them 10 years later, which is gonna be interesting. Is he gonna put on the suit or not? I don't think he will. I think it's going to be a Clark Kent thing. Maybe he retired. Maybe Mal died and he retired, or they got a kid. John. Maybe John is Superboy now. You'll never know. They could do anything in there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a 12-year-old John Kent or something like that. Maybe Connor, because Connor was a thing in there. Maybe they could bring in him back, and Connor would be Superman, and then John could be Superboy. So I wonder what they'll do with that. There's a lot of things that they could do with. Let's see. I want to come to you, Crypto, in a minute, but Rabbit Ear Blog had something that was right on this. So says, have you heard about Brandon Roth returning for Superman? Yes, he's gonna be the Kingdom Come Superman, and I posted a picture on the Discord, and I posted a picture on the Comic Fanatic Twitter, so you can see him actually in the costume. It looks really cool. I thought anyway, it looked really cool. I thought they did a good job on it. The only thing I would say was it's a little bit bright, but they could do that in post, and they could do that in filming. Sometimes the costume looks brighter when they got all those lights on it for the photo shoots, and then it comes out a little bit duller. So I hope it does come a little bit duller, because that's one thing. This is the one time I want the Superman costume to be duller, because Kingdom Come, his costume was made to be darker. It was made to be duller. The colors were muted, so I really do think it would be cool if they did that. Cryptid says, I hope Disney does something other than Dark Phoenix or Apocalypse, because the X-Men animated series tackled that repeatedly. But I think that's like what big is for the X-Men. And I know that the X-Men anime series done that stuff, but I think X-Men anime series actually done the Phoenix Saga and the Dark Phoenix Saga great. I thought they handled it perfectly. And they even alluded to it in the X-Men Evolution, which I really wanted to see what they would have done with that. But it's hard because Fox really done a lot of the big stuff that for the X-Men. So there's some things that they can still do, some of the 90s events and stuff like that. But yeah. Crypto said, I would love to see the MCU start the X-Men off with Mojo and played by Jack Black. That would be kind of hilarious. Mojo is Jack Black, and Jack Black is Mojo, I should say. That would be pretty funny. Cryptid. I don't know what they'll do, but they had to do something different than Fox. They can't repeat what Fox did. Again, they had to do something different. Jesse's here. JLS Comics says, and I want to welcome Jesse here. So some of the old Birds of Prey are returning too. Yeah, one's coming on as a regular on Batwoman. She's going to play her sister, the villain, Batwoman's sister, who's also like her main villain. I forget her name right now. And then he says Ashley Scott is returning as the Huntress. That went from 0 to 60 very fast, because it was Ashley Scott says that she will be interested in coming back as Huntress for the DC Crisis Crisis on Infinite Earths. And then it was like 2 days later, it's like Ashley Scott is coming back as Huntress on DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths. So it was like really fast that they did that. They turned that around really fast. So she must have put that out there, and they called up and was like, yeah, look, we got this part. Come on. Or maybe she said that so this way people will get to pick up before they announce the news. something, but it was really done. It was like done really fast because one day it was a rumor, and then I think like 2 days later it was already confirmed. So you know, it wasn't a rumor. It was, oh, I will come back in a heartbeat for it. Or maybe she already knew and she would just wasn't allowed to say something, but it went really really fast. So yeah, I honestly am one of the few people that I know that actually likes the Birds of Prey TV show. I actually have the DVD of the series, so I own the whole series on DVD. I like that show. I thought it was different. It was supposed to. Funny thing about the Birds of Prey TV show, it was supposed to tie into the Smallville universe, which was supposed to be, I think, 10 years after Smallville ended. So if that happens, then that is supposed to take place right about the same time, or maybe a little bit long, maybe a little bit more in the future. Birds of Prey was supposed to take place right about that time because it was supposed to be set 10 years after Smallville, or something like that. So it should be like right around that time. So um, for those who don't know, in Birds of Prey, the CW show, or no, the WB show, I think it was. I think it was the WB at the time. The show was Batman and Catwoman's daughter, Huntress, Helena Wayne, who was the Huntress, and she had meta powers in here because of her mother was Catwoman. She joined up with the Oracle, which was former Batgirl Barbara Gordon, and she teamed up with Black Canary, who was actually Black Canary's daughter. So it was a nice little legacy show. Anybody has any more questions, please feel free to say them. And again, I will touch on the main topic that I touched on again. I will recap that at the end of the show. So if anybody's waiting for that, I will be recapping that at the end of the show. I already said it though in the beginning. So I'm going to recap it though at the end. But yeah. So this is really shaping up. We got Tyler Hoechlin. We got I forget the name of the actress who plays Lois Lane in Supergirl. So she's gonna be on there. Helena Kyle. Oh yeah, that's right. She wasn't Helena Wayne. She didn't take she was Helena Wayne because that is her last name legally because she is the heir to the Wayne fortune. But she took her mother's name because she didn't want anything to do with the Waynes. That's right. That's right. So she was Helena Kyle, but she took because she didn't want anything to do with her father's name or his legacy. That's why. So we got Smallville Superman and Lois Lane. We got Brandon Roth as Kingdom Come Superman. We got Smallville's Supergirl's Lois Lane as Superman. Kingdom Come Superman as Brandon Roth. We got Smallville's Clark Kent and Lois Lane because he's not being billed as Superman yet. Let's see. We're not going to get Smallville's Lex Luthor because Michael Rosenbaum keeps saying he's not in this. So as of right now, we know that we're not getting him. But we're getting CW's or maybe that was CW or was it WB? I'm not sure. The Birds of Prey Huntress. We're getting the cast of Supergirl, cast of Arrow, cast of Legends of Tomorrow, cast of Black Lightning, cast of Batwoman. So they're all coming in on this. The Flash, that's all coming in. It's going to be a 5-night event, and we're getting 2 of them. 3 of them are going to happen before the hiatus, and 2 of them are going to happen after the hiatus. Let's see. Jay is coming back, or maybe 90s Barry is coming back. We don't know yet. We know that the Monitor is going to be there. The Anti-Monitor is going to be there. There's a lot of people. Like, it's hard to keep track of everything that's coming out. There's a lot coming out for that. So who in the chat is excited about the Crisis on Infinite Earths? You guys are excited about that and seeing that? Let me know if you guys are excited about that. And any other questions? So Greta says, I wish Gotham could have been a part of the Crisis event, or at least bring Penguin, who was the best part of that series. I always said that. I always said it should have been called Penguin. Like, that series was, I forget his name, Robin something or something Robin. He was phenomenal as Penguin. Penguin, I didn't care about Bruce. I didn't care about Jim Gordon. All I wanted to see was more Penguin. I thought his story was so engaging. It was the first time I actually liked a Penguin story in any medium, in TV, cartoons, comic books. That was the first time I really felt for Penguin, and they did a great job with Penguin. So any other, and I would have loved for them to do that. Like, even if they would have just had Batman, Bruce Wayne show up or something. Robin Lord Taylor. Yes, that's his name. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but yes. Cryptus says Robin Lord Taylor. Yeah. Again, great actor. He deserves so much praise for that role. I mean, he fully brought, and when he was first announced, I looked at him, I was like, don't really see the Penguin there. But after I seen him as the Penguin, I don't see anyone else playing Penguin. Like, I don't see it like him being the portly round guy anymore. I see him as Robin Lord Taylor. Victor says Penguin's my favorite Batman villain, and I know Gotham wasn't everybody's favorite, but I loved it as a Penguin fan. I like Gotham. I watched the whole series, so I never really had anything bad to say about Gotham. It just was. I think they jumped the shark a couple times, especially with Poison Ivy. They've done so many bad things with Poison Ivy, so like it was hit and miss on some things, but overall it was an okay show. And again, I loved it for Penguin. Jesse says, I wonder if Jonah Hill would be Penguin. The rumor is that he's supposed to be the Riddler, Jesse. That's what the rumor is. I don't know if he's going to be the Riddler or not, but the rumor is that he's going to be the Riddler. Crypta says, is it fair to say Robin Lord Taylor did to the Penguin what Heath Ledger did to the Joker? I'm going to say something that's pretty much unpopular, which I guess is a fault of mine, I was told, a character flaw. But this is an unpopular opinion, and I'm going to say it anyway. I think Heath Ledger only is adored as a portrayal of Joker because he died before the movie, got to hit theaters and all of that. I think if he lived, I don't think people would be praising it as much as they do now. He was a great Joker, don't get me wrong. I don't think he was the perfect Joker, though. And I think a lot of people see him that way only because he passed away. And it's like, once someone passes away, they become kind of more than a person. They become like a myth or a legend. And I think that's what his portrayal of Joker has come to. Whereas because he passed away, that he became that famous. Mike Manhattan joins us and says, hey, dude. What's up, dude? Hey, what's up? JL says, Gotham was fun. Cheesy at times, but very comic booky. I agree with that. Again, my big problem was things like Poison Ivy, the aging her up and all that stuff. That was always my big problem with it. Like, there were some things that they did wrong with it. I'm not going to say it was a perfect show, but it was a pretty good show overall. So I liked it. Strictly Comics. Welcome, Strictly Comics. Says, I actually kind of like Jonah Hill as the idea of being the Penguin. Again, Robin Lord Taylor made me see Penguin as a different character. So it will be interesting to see Jonah Hill if he does play the Penguin. But again, the rumor that I'm hearing, that's been floating around in the trades is that he's gonna be playing the Riddler. So, and which is really funny because a lot of people, when Jim Carrey was announced as the Riddler, I remember that casting so well that people were flipping out. They thought it was the best casting ever because he was like fan casted a lot before that too. And then once he got it, people were like, "Oh my god, the Riddler sucked in that movie." You know, the movie sucked, everything sucked. So, Strictly Comics says, not so much the Riddler, Jim Carrey occupies that space in my mind. See, again, some people I think really embraced that embraced him as that, but a lot of people I know like did not like that movie, and part of it was because of the Riddler, part of it was because of everything else, including the bat nipples and the cod pieces. But you know, everybody has their own things. Let's see. I'm sorry, I missed it. Mike Mahan says, what do you think about the rumors of Vanessa Kirby as Catwoman? I think she would be great. I gotta see who she is because sometimes I may know an actress or actor and I don't remember their names, right? So I just want to see who she is. I might know her, I might not know her. All right, so I guess she was in Hobbs and Shaw because that was the first thing that came up. I don't know. I don't think she has the right look for Catwoman for me. I don't think she has the right look for her. That's just me. I don't think so. But who knows? Because a lot of, again, I never thought Robin Lord Taylor looked like the Penguin, but he did a phenomenal job as the Penguin on Gotham. So, Crypto says, I once heard they were thinking of gender bending Penguin for the films. If that was the case, the only actress I could think would be Rosie O'Donnell. Melissa McCarthy. She could play it. I can see her playing it, but I don't know. I don't think they should gender bend those characters are so iconic. I don't think they should be gender bent. Mike Mann says, have you seen the trailer for The Lighthouse with Green Goblin, William Dafoe, and Batman Robert Pattinson? No, I haven't seen it yet, but I will check it out right after this show is over. So thank you for pointing that out for me. I'm going to check that out right after this is over. Thank you. JLS says, I noticed you have a new background. Yeah. It's just a temporary background so I can figure out what I want to do. Missed the news. I'm not a part of Frontline anymore. So the big banner said Comic Frontline. I rolled it up and threw it over there somewhere. So yeah, I cleared house. So that's not part of it anymore. Again, I'll recap that at the end of the show. So let's see. Mike Mann says she was in Mission Impossible, Fallout, and Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah, I recognize her now. She's not an actress who I know by name, but by face. But I just don't know if she has that look for me. Did you see the Vertigo movie, The Kitchen? Yes, I did. It was okay. It was a pretty okay movie. It's weird that they came out with a movie about a Vertigo book after they announced that Vertigo was being canceled. The line Vertigo was being canceled. So, yeah. So, any other questions? Any thoughts? And let me know. We got about another 20 minutes, I'll say, about this. So let's just do about another 20 minutes on here. And again, after that, I want to also recap what I said in the beginning of the show. So for anybody who came in later, if you want to catch it, I'll talk about that and at the end of the show. So yeah. JS says Selena Gomez is my fan cast for Catwoman. I don't know. I have to see her something other than her stuff that she's done for Disney. Like I would need to see her something different than that because she's so, in my mind, so on for that. Like maybe a newcomer for Catwoman. Maybe that would be better for it. I don't know. but she would look better. I think she would look, Selena Gomez would actually look better in my head than the girl, what's her name? Yeah, I was just told to check out Vanessa Kirby. I think she looks more like her than Vanessa Kirby. Have you read Fables? Yes, I have. I have read Fables. And I read this spin-off. I forget what it was called, but I read that one too. I read any book that DC comes out with. I read even the imprints. And I read every Marvel comic that comes out, even those imprints. So I do read all of them. So if it came out from a DC or a DC imprint, I read it. If it came out from Marvel or a Marvel imprint, I read it in the last 40 something years. Over 40 years, I read them all. So, but yeah, I like Fables. I thought Fables was done pretty well. I think it's a solid series. And I think they've done a couple other things with it. And there was talk about a TV show or a movie with them too. But again, a lot of things had talk about it and never got off the ground. But it would be interesting to see if they ever do something with that. Any books this week staying out to anybody? Batman Night Stalk, was it Nightwalker came out this week, the OGN for what's the name? For DC Comics. And there's I also want to put up another link. Let me see. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the link for my new site that I'm doing. So you want to go check out that. That's the site. That's the link for my new site. I'm no longer part of Frontline, but that is my written site. I'm going to be doing stuff over there. If you want to join my Discord, you can do that right here. Join my Discord right there. And let's see. What was I? I was saying something. Oh, follow me on Twitter for my new site right here. There's that. And if you want to check out my on my site, I did a post today for the comic book club because I'm bringing the comic book club. That was something that I came up with for Comic Frontline, and I'm doing it on my channel. If you want to be a part, if you want to check out that, go right here and check that out. So here's my Twitter for Comic Fanatic. Please go follow me there. Big thank you if you do that. And tweet it out. Maybe get your friends to follow me too. And here's the link for the article on the comic book club. I want you guys to go vote for the first pick. We'll be doing it at the end of October, last Friday in October. That's when we're going to be doing the first comic book club for this. So let's see what Mike Manhattan says. Are you going to read The Batman's Grave by Warren Ellis when it comes out? Yeah, I will. Again, I read all DC, so I will read it. I read Batman Nightwalker. Pretty good, solid book. I'm going to be reviewing that for this week for Fanatic Reviews. So if anybody wants to write for the Fanatic, Comic Fanatic, there's also here's a link for you guys to do that. If you guys want to write, this is how you can do the writing if you want to write for the site. So right there, click that out. You guys can check it out, and you can write for the site if you want. Mike Manhattan says, "Did you hear Spider-Man is coming back to the MCU?" Yes. That was the first question that I think Cryptid threw out there, and I said I wasn't shocked by it because they had a deal with them for like 6 movies or something. So they still had that, and 3 of those movies are supposed to be Spider-Man movies. So I think Sony was like, we need good faith, so let's let them have that movie, and then we'll take him over for us for then. And I just think that's how it went. And Marvel was like, yeah, sure, we'll do another movie because we need to close out our little end of the story. So I think that's how it's going. But we got about another 10 minutes of this. So guys got some questions, let me know, and shoot your questions down there, and I'll try to read them off. And then I'm gonna explain everything again like I did in the beginning of the show. Mike says, have you ever read Akira Magna? It's pretty different from the movie. I did read some of it. I don't think I read all of it though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I read the whole thing or not. I know I read some of it, so I'm not pretty sure. I know I read some of it at least. I'm not sure how much of it. So that's just got any more questions, anybody? Please ask them now. Because again, I'm going to be ending this in like less than 10 minutes. I'm shooting for that time frame. Crypta says, any thoughts on the Superior Spider-Man issue this week? Because that made me tear up. I did not read Superior Spider-Man yet. Because of everything changing up with the site and all that, I've been doing other things, and I have been a little bit slow on reading my books this week. So I'm going to read that tomorrow. So I will let you know my thoughts on that on in Discord. I will post a little note in Discord tomorrow for you, Cryptid. And I'll let you know how I feel about that. But yeah, again, I've been so busy with the transition and everything that I haven't done that. So that I have not read that book yet. There's only a couple books I've read so far this week. So, but yeah, I know it's been really good. Superior Spider-Man has been an underdog book, I think. Strictly Comics says, have a good night, everyone. I'll watch what happened from the beginning after this video is uploaded. Enjoy your comics. Well, I'm going to get ready to go into it now. If you want to stick around for a minute or two, I'm going to get ready to say it now. But, yeah. Since there's no other comments, I'm just going to get into it right now. Like I said in the beginning of the show, I was sick for about a week, and I was sick from like a Friday, and I was, really, really sick, hospitalized sick. And then the next Friday, I was starting to feel better and all that. And I got a text saying that basically I was fired from Frontline, and that if I wanted to talk to them, I would have to wait 5 days to talk to them on Tuesday, which is why there was no show on Tuesday night, because I wanted some answers. So I was told that after nearly 7 years of working with them on shows and doing live shows with them, that I had no chemistry with them, and it was affecting the show, and people were seeing it, and the viewers didn't like it, and all that stuff. So I also got to learn a lot of character flaws of mine, which was really ironic. But yeah, so it basically came down to I wasn't a part of the show because they weren't feeling it or whatever. So wish them the best. They can do what they want to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And, that's all I can say about that. But yeah, that was the big thing. So whatever they're doing, I don't know. I'm not paying attention to anything that they're doing, honestly. I don't know what kind of relationship I would have with any of them individually. But I know I know right now I'm not talking to any of them because I'm just not ready to. I didn't like the way it went down. I didn't like how it was. So that's just how I'm doing it, and I'm doing my own thing now. So that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing on the site. I'm talking to a couple of people who are in the fandom, and a couple of people who are new that I have not met that reached out to me through various things that I'm going to be working with. Jesse says, that's a shame. It is what it is, Jesse. Again, it is what it is. I wish them the best. They can do what they want. But I had a feeling stuff was happening, but I was told that it wasn't. So that's the part that really pissed me off. But again, best. Strictly Comics says, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. We all do this for the love of the hobby. No one's getting rich off of this. Oh, I know. And I never had AdSense on my stuff. So like, even before YouTube did that, oh, you had to have 1,000 subscribers and you had to have this. When it was like 50 subscribers, I think you could get AdSense, or 100 subscribers, you could get AdSense. I never added AdSense to mine. I never did it for any of the money. I just did it for the enjoyment of talking to it. Exile State Comics says, sorry to hear it. Thanks, Justin. And welcome to the show. Again, it is what it is. What they did is what they did, and what I'm doing is what I'm doing. So that's all I can say. I can only be me and be who I am, and that's all I really care about. Honestly, I can't worry about what other people say, do, or think, or feel. I can only control what I say, do, think, and feel. So, JLS says everyone has character flaws, man. So don't let that get you down. Oh, I don't really give a shit. JLS, I really don't give a shit about it, because again, the character flaws that were pointed out to me are very ironic. They were very ironic. So the irony was not lost on me for that, okay? But I have a saying, I've always said it. As long as I can look myself in the mirror every freaking day, I'm good. So I can still wake up in the morning, I still look at myself in the mirror, so I'm cool. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. I take opinions, though. I take criticism, and I do take that, and I do try to make myself a better person. I'm not saying that, but again, there's irony in the criticism. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how everything went down. That's why the show is titled Frontline Dead. It's because I'm dead on Frontline Live right now. Yeah. Again, I know I have character flaws. I know that I'm not the perfect person. I never pretend to be. I know I got opinions, and I state them very vibrantly, to say the least. So I don't really care. I don't really care. The stuff that was pointed out to me, though, again, was very ironic. Edwin says, seriously, I have to get up at 5 a.m. I'm going to go work. Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to be going shortly to Edwin. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the comments. And have a good night. And, have a good rest. Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. But yeah, so part of me moving away from that is I'm doing Comic Fanatic. It's the website. It's going to have, a lot of the same things that I brought to Comic Frontline, because I done Comic Frontline for almost 7 years. That website, I made sure that there was always something new up every single day. I worked hard to get that to get news up on there, and I'm going to continue working hard to get news up on my site. I'm going to do reviews on there. I'm going to be doing a live show on Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. and my live show is going to have a top 5 countdown. The first couple ones might be just me by myself, and I don't really care. But I'm going to be incorporating fans, because, like I said, I've always championed for the people on Frontline Live. I always champion for the people everywhere. So I will be doing a lot of the same stuff that I championed for on here. So yeah, top 5 will be on there. I'm going to be reading off anybody who wants to join the Discord and throw their top 5 in there every week. I will be doing that. I'm also going to ask you guys to send me news, because I want you guys to tell me what to talk about in the hot topics section. I want you guys to tell me that. And I'm going to do another show that's going to be strictly for the viewers. So that will be a different thing. That will be announced next week sometime. Because my first show will be not this Monday, but next Monday. Because again, I want to get situated on the channel before I do anything. And I'm doing a lot of a lot of big things I have planned. I'm talking to a lot of people. So yeah. Jesse says good night to Edwin. And Justin says good night to Edwin. And Edwin says good night to Justin and Jesse. But yeah, And I'm excited for what's coming up because I still got a lot of stuff coming up. Star Trek Picard's coming out. I'm freaking super excited for that. I'm excited for the DC Crisis on Infinite Earths. I'm going to be doing a Media Minutes type show on here, so that will be done. That would be one of the Fridays I'm going to be doing one of those. Comic Book Club is coming here, so yeah, check out that. Check out the poll for Comic Book Club. Let me know which book you want us to read this month for October, and I'm going to be posting that up on Monday. The poll's up on the site. You go to the site, you can read the poll. You can vote in the poll for that, and I also include it in the thing. Mike Manhattan says, after reading East or West, I think I'd like to see Jonathan Hickman writing Mobile Suit Gundam comic book. I think Jonathan Hickman, honestly, I like his stuff mainly when he does his original stuff. So I don't know if I would like him for Gundam. But I always enjoyed his regular stuff because I did enjoy East or West, so stuff like that. Mike Mann says, all right, Jay, I have to get to bed. I'll see you later and good luck. Thank you. And actually I'm gonna be closing out too. So yeah. Let's see. My next comic book my next Q&J will be sometime next month because I do these each once a month. And I'll be coming back. I gotta do reviews for Titan. Next week I'll be doing reviews for Titans. I'm gonna get those two, the penultimate and the finale for Power Rangers Beast Morphers up in the next week. I'm gonna also be doing again. Check out check out thecomicfanatic.blogspot.com because I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff over there. There's already like 20 something pieces of news over there just in short 3 days that it's been there. So go check all that out. And check out the Discord, man. The Discord is gonna have a lot of fun stuff going on there. We already played a Jesse came close to winning that, but him and Legend Storm won that one. It was Crack the Case. So the next Crack the Case will be coming up this weekend, and the announcement of what's going to be the comic book of the month for the comic book club will be announced on Monday. So it will start right on Tuesday. You guys can start reading it, and it's going to be more interactive because I'm going to be engaging you on social media. I'm going to be engaging you on it through Discord. So it's going to be more than just a show to be a recap of it. It's going to be a lot more during the month itself because I have more time to devote to my things that I'm passionate about. So let me know, what you guys think about all that. And again, let me get that Discord link up here so this way you guys can go join the Discord. If you guys have any other questions, you can contact me on Discord. I would gladly answer any other questions you have on there. And that's it for the show. So thank you everybody for all the support, all your love, and for checking this out. And I'll see you all again next Friday. I'm not sure what show I'm going to be doing, but there is going to be a TJIF show every single Friday. So go check out the Discord. Go check out the website. Go check me out on Twitter. And until everything, may the power protect you. Live long and prosper. Well, over here. And see you in the next one. TJIF. It's Friday night, and the mood is right. Gonna have some fun, show you how it's done. TJIF. Bye, everybody.